Today, based on some of the work I've been doing recently with my ChatGPT and some of the conversations that I've had with ChatGPT recently, which is a really amazing tool for me as a non-sacral person, definitely a tool that helps me to find words for things and kind of create some things, including the captions I've been using for this video series. And one of the things that my ChatGPT has provided recently is a new framework based on an acronym of the word align. And the G in the framework, the acronym that ChatGPT created for me, was about grounding and emotional truth. And so this has definitely led me into some kind of deep contemplations around emotional truth and how that plays a part in what I believe is tapping into my own inner wisdom. And, emotional energy is definitely one that's always been pretty important to me because of how my emotional awareness center shows up in my human design chart, which is completely open. And so it is actually the energy that I'm most sensitive to, the emotional energy that I'm going to absorb and amplify from other people, and sometimes can be the most confusing energy for me because it's completely open, and not having a gate activation in an undefined center in your human design chart leaves you without a frame of reference or a theme for how you process and understand that type of energy. And for me, that's emotional energy. But I do think it's interesting. It makes me think back as well to my training in law of attraction and law of attraction coaching, where our inner guidance is our emotional guidance comes from, from within, and where we are on the emotional scale. And what I learned and what really feels true for me is when you have a perspective that is different from the way your higher self would see a certain situation, that is what causes the lower vibe or more negative emotions to happen. And when you're seeing things from a perspective that agrees with the way that your higher self sees it, that's when it feels good. And when you're in the higher vibe or more positive emotions. And so, yes, that emotional truth, I do believe, is a guidance system that we all have, and lets us know where we are on that vibrational scale and what we're likely to attract into our lives. But for me, my inner knowing is best heard when I'm not in emotional energy, when I'm more of a neutral state. So definitely something I want to continue to contemplate, and maybe we'll talk about in another video soon. But that's it for today. I will see you in the next video.